Welcome to your Wednesday tutorial for maths. Today is the 10th of February and we're going to be looking at how to multiply fractions. So if Jerry spent half an hour each day reading, how many hours does he spend reading in a week? Okay, so what you need to remember for the multiplication method is that if you're multiplying by a whole number like this, so here's the half an hour a day that he reads and here's the 7 days a week. We can rewrite any whole number we want as 7 over 1. It's the same thing as 7 over 1. So you have the 7 days a week, you have the half an hour a day, but you're going to change it just to put 7 over 1. Once that 7 is over the 1, you just complete the multiplication. So you multiply the 7, the top numerator, by the 1. 7 multiplied by 1 gives you 7 at the top, and then the 1 multiplied by 2 gives you 2 at the bottom. And you're left with an improper fraction, and then they've seen that, well, 2 goes into 7 3 times with 1 left over, so that's 3 1/2. Over here, a baker sells 3/4 of a carrot cake each hour. How much would she sell in 2 hours? So here's the 3/4 in 1 hour, here's the 3/4 in the other hour, and we're adding them to get 6/4, or 1 2/4. And then they've renamed that as 1 1/2. So they've added it here, 3/4 plus 3/4. Another way to do that is 3/4, and then it's for 2 hours. And they've written the 2 over 1. Just like I showed you, if it's a whole number, you put it over 1 to create the fraction for multiplying. So it's 3/4, and how many in 2 hours is multiplied by 2 over 1. So then now that we have the two fractions, we just multiply the top with the top. So 3 multiplied by 2 is 6. 4 multiplied by 1 is 4 for the bottom. Here's my improper fraction. 4 divides into 6 once, and I'm left with a remainder of 2, which leaves me with my 2/4, and I renamed that as 1/2 because 2 can go into 2 once, 2 can go into 4 twice. So using the multiplication method when you're doing these, so here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5/6 multiplied by 3. They've already rewritten for you here. 5/6 multiplied by 3 over 1. So then we multiply top with top. 5 by 3, 15. 6 by 1 is 6 for the bottom. And then they've simplified it. So they're saying, well, I can divide 3 into 15 and I get 5. And then if I divide 3 into 6, I'm going to get what here? I'm going to get, so it's 15 over 6. So if I come out for a second, it's 15 over 6. It's 15 over 6, and they've simplified it because they said, well, 15 divided by 3 leaves me with 5. So 6 divided by 3 will leave me with 2. So I'm going to be left with 5 over 2. So then you're going to still have an improper fraction, a top-heavy fraction. So you have to think, well, the number 5, how many times can I take 2 away from it? Or can I divide 2 into it? So look, if you take the number 5, 5, take away 2, you're left with 3, and I can still take 3 or 2 away from that, and I'm left with 1. So 2 can be taken away from number 5 twice, so that's my whole number 2, and I'm left with a remainder of 1, 2 1/2, 2 1/2. So it was 15 over 6, simplified to 5 over 2 because each of them were divided by 3. 15 divided by 3 gave 5, 6 divided by 3 gave 2. And then they saw how many times can you take a group of 2 away from 5. You can do it twice and be left with 1. So that is that one. So you continue on with this one. 1/2 multiplied by 4. So then we have to rewrite the sum. So it's going to be 1/2, because this is only a picture. 1/2 multiplied by, what do we do with our whole number? We do this. We're going to put it 4 over 1. And then we just multiply the top number with the top number to get our answer for the top number. And we multiply our bottom number by our bottom number to get the bottom answer. You may have to, for example, I'm just going to pick a random number. If we were multiplying 1/6 multiplied by 8, for example. Okay, so then I have to rewrite it 1/6 multiplied by 8 over 1. So I'm going to multiply my top number, which is 1. top number, which is 1, by my other top number, which is 8, and they are going to give me an answer of 8 by 1 is 8. Okay, and then I multiply my bottom numbers. So 6, my bottom number, 6 by 1 is 6. So I multiply top with top. 8 by 1 is 8. 6 by 1 is 6. Now I'm left with an improper fraction. So I think, well, 8 divided by 6. 8. I can't remember how I do my division sign. It doesn't really matter. 8 divided by 6 gives me, or 8, yeah, it gives me 2. And I'm left with 2, remainder 2. Oh no, sorry, it goes in once. Apologies, once. So 6 divides into 8 once with a remainder of 2, which I put over 6. And I can see that this simplifies even further because 2 goes into 2 once and goes into 6 3 times. So I'm left with 1 and 1/3. So that's that one. That's the idea of that one. So you put a half, multiply by 4 over 1, multiply top with top, bottom with bottom, simplify down. Here, what is this fraction? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts, 3 of them coloured, and you're multiplying it by 5. So what fraction are you going to write for this picture? And what are you going to do to the 5 so that you can multiply? Here you have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So 7 out of 10, 7 tenths by 3. So you have to rewrite that sum out. 7 tenths multiplied by 3 over 1. Then what's this fraction? Multiplied by 4 and by 6. Then they've done the sums for you. They've done 1 by 4 multiplied by 4 over 1 gives you 4 over 4, which is the same as 1. If you think that's true, tick. If you think it's false, you X. So you're going through it to see are the answers correct. Number 3, you have to complete these sums. Remember, you're multiplying by a whole number. So before you can do it, when you're rewriting it into your copy, you're going to write 2/3 by 8, and then you're going to rewrite that as 2/3 multiplied by 8 over 1. So then 8 becomes the numerator, the top number, and you multiply it by the other numerator 2. 2 by 8 gives you your top number, 3 by 1 your bottom. Number 4, Mary swam this each morning. So how much did she swim Monday to Friday for the 5 days? This multiplied by 5. Here, a forester planted this much of oak plants, and how many would he in 1 hour? How many would he do in 8 hours? So the word problems are going back to practice the whole multiplying method. Okay, there's nothing completely different to what's been done on the whole page. So if you're like, God, I don't know what to do, it's probably multiplying fractions you have to do. Number 5 or 6, Dad used 5/8 of a loaf of bread each day to make the lunches. How many would he use for 5 days? And then finally, is it Zita ate 7/12 of a healthy snack bar each afternoon? How many would she eat in 6 days? So again, it's multiplying fractions, the whole page, and it just wants to remind you that if you're multiplying your fraction, which was say 4/5 multiplied by 7, if you're multiplying it by a whole number, which I'll make bigger to show it's a whole number, you have to rewrite it out. And now I'm in the massive writing. You have to rewrite it out so that that whole number is being put over 1. That's how you change the whole number into the fraction. And then you multiply top by top for the top answer, bottom by bottom for the bottom answer. And you may have to then change from an improper to a mixed fraction and simplify that mixed fraction. That's the Wednesday tutorial. If you have any worries, just message me. Best of luck.